Go.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Glad y'all here with us at Sassy T. Clock
Yes,
that T, clock that T. We're going to clock that T today.
I done ran out of tea.
Oh, I got some.
Okay,
Give me your cup, girlfriend. Let me pour you some.
there you go for me, son. Thank you.
There you go.
My family in there partying, and I'm out here in the parking lot. I just want to let everybody know this is how dedicated I am to the out of the mud.
She getting it out of the mud, y'all. While y'all playing, we ain't playing. Chime in today, 248-820-5053. You can't call us, though. I just love saying that number. But you can get in the chat line and tell us how you feel. Today, where my co-host go? Where's she at? Stephanie. What happened? Anyway, the show must go on. She'll be back. There she go. Today our title is The Downfall and the Destruction of the Black Man. I'm not being racist. She's not being racist. But today we need to touch on this subject because it is the unspoken truth of how successful Black men allow different people or women to come into their lives and they get their families torn apart. They get their lives
Job,
destroyed, their jobs destroyed, and all that.
financial.
So today, oh yeah, the financials, all that. So today we're talking about the unspoken truth of it. So, where y'all at? Chime in to Out of the Mud, Sassy T at 6. We're going to give a shout out to James Mayfield, the greatest Mayfield, George F. Grundy II, and Larry Lott. Come on, y'all.
Out of the mud.
They letting us do this. Out of the mud. Out to MUA Jock for all your beauty needs. Shop with her at www.shop. Makeup is my life. And I just want to say this. I be lifing, y'all. Stephanie, what we for these people?
Well, like you said, life is life. And we're going to talk about the destruction and the downfall of Black men. And I talk about it because that's all I know is my race. I can't speak for anybody else. And that's just
Do that.
keeping it 1,000. But I do know that if we don't learn nothing from our heritage, from where we came from and what we went through, how we got dragged through the mud, literally, if we don't learn that
Literally.
as a culture, I don't know what the problem is because everything revolves itself around everything. The clothes, everything revolves itself around. And believe you me, racism has not stopped today. I don't see it stopping in the future, not even past my grandkids, okay? Me personally, I don't see it. It is that. And already Black men struggle to get high positions, to get stabilized where they can take care of their families and be in a financial
Say
great
it.
position. And I don't know how you can sacrifice that on a situation that you know what happened in slavery. They don't want us with no other race. I don't know if it with that. I'm talking about the man at the college. I don't know for sure, and I don't. And this is all I can say is, bro, you already know when you stepped into that what the outcome could be because you had Tiger Woods going through something like that. You had other professionals being dragged through the mud because they don't like it. For
Through the
me
mud.
personally, I feel like the man was set up. And that's just me personally. I
Okay.
don't know. Sometimes they send their sharks after people to tear them down. And I think a shark got sent to him and tore him down. And he just took it too far. But even
Okay,
with that, your knowledge from the past will let you know that this is bound to happen. So why do black men put themselves in these type of positions? And I know lust exists, and I think it was a lustful situation, and it's so sad because I really liked that guy as a coach. I really did, and
a lot of people do.
I feel sorry for him.
I feel sorry for his family.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for the children. Everybody know that when you were accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle, that's how you live.
yeah. So
And
now
then
what's gonna happen?
other entities fall in that lifestyle that change the way you live, and then you have to cope with it. So I agree with my co-host today, which I do a lot of days. There's a lot of men out here that are doing things and thinking they're getting away with it.
And you're not.
You're not. You're
You're
not.
not.
I'm sorry. You're not.
You're not gonna get away with it.
If you have false love, false hope, and you pretend to take care of your family, and you pretend to be your only person for your woman, and then you go out and do all these extracurriculum things, and then you ripping all off into other people's property. What's that? Old boy said OPP.
Yeah.
When you have there is never a good outcome of it. You might
And
think you went away with it for so long, but I promise you this: it's going to come back and it's going to get you. And when
I
it
wish.
does, it's going to destroy you and your property and your family. If you love your wife and your woman and your children, stay at home. Quit dipping out with other people. It ain't that.
You're gonna get it caught. And this is my thing. Maybe you're not in love. Maybe you grew apart in your marriage or your situationship, right?
Your
Well
ship
then,
shit.
yeah, yeah, your love ship or whatever ship that you were shipping on. But why not get a divorce? And I
Exactly.
wish some men would
Let
try
her
and stop
find
because
another love too.
right, why not get a divorce instead of dragging your wife that you so called love? Because if you loved her, you you got this woman pregnant, for Christ's sake. And that means you was in here.
Hitting it raw. Hitting it raw.
Right. And going home to your wife. So maybe something was going on. I don't know. But whatever the case is, and this is not just with him, this is with anybody, even with females. If you feel like you're not going to be in your relationship and you want to step out, why don't you let it go? Because it's never a good outcome. That's why people get killed. Women are killing men.
And
Men are killing
women.
men are killing women. This stuff is real and it's not even worth it
It's not.
because there's somebody else out there for you.
Because it's
And
false love. They out here giving false love, false hope, false dreams, false pretense. I'm telling you, you can't do nothing on a false level in life and think you finna gain the truth. You is out here feeling what's that word? Stupid. You're stupid.
yeah,
Stupid.
yes. And I mean that was really a stupid move because not only did he affect his family life, where is now he going to get a job at? Where
Everybody
who
think you a liability, boy.
you are a major liability. So now you have put yourself in such a downfall situation.
Uh-oh. What happened? But she is right. Man, you are in a downfall situation. How you gonna be with somebody that you love? You tell them you love them. You got a beautiful family. The world is talking about how beautiful your family is. And then you turn around and take a dump on the world and a dump on your life and a dump on your family for one night of pleasure.
Lust, lust,
Lust. Lust.
and that's not fair. So, but
I think that's
that
what's wrong with the world
I
now.
think,
Everybody lusting on something and somebody, and ain't nobody loving on somebody. You gotta
but
love
I think some
who you
people
with.
think that they're untouchable, and I
True.
think some people feel like they got it in the bag.
True.
And I think that some people feel like and I just feel like you take for granted of your lifestyle. And I know that man is sitting there thinking like, I never thought in a million years that I'll be sitting here like this. Because now where are you going to get a job? Nobody's going to want to, like Terralisa said, you are a major liability now.
Major.
So your future is blink, and it's just not for him. That's just for any, and I say quote unquote black men. Sometimes when you got a good woman at home, don't think that the grass is greener on the other side. It's trouble, and I mean trouble.
Trouble. Trouble.
Because that woman gonna find out about it. Trust and believe. And if you are in the spotlight, media, they following, don't they listen, they looking for the downfall.
There you go,
Especially
Stephanie. That is it. Say it again, girl.
they looking for us to downfall. They don't want, first of all, they don't want that black man at the top like that. That man was awesome. And we already intimidated. Our culture are very intimidating. We are very intimidating. And that man, he was awesome. So they probably already didn't want him at the top, low key. I'm just saying. But we are our own worst enemy. We are our own downfall. And I say it all the time. And let me say this: it ain't just the black men. Us females do it too.
Amen.
Us females, we do it too, and we do it more and more often than that it's even being shown or recognized in the media.
Yep.
But what I am seeing in the media is a lot of killing, being unalive. I mean, when I tell you, every time I open up my Facebook, that one girl, just that the girl from North Carolina, South, yeah, from Charlotte, found her behind the church. The man killed her, and she would, yeah, it's been on my Facebook.
I
It
didn't
was
know that.
all, yes, he killed her. Oh man, it is happening more and more. And I just don't understand what, not now that case, that man, there's some mental illness going on. That was a mental psychosis episode.
You know, I feel like this. I think that women, if y'all out there listening, get on that chat line and tell me if I'm wrong. A lot of women subdue themselves to issues of a man. You know that man got problems with his wife at home. You don't know all the issues of the problem, right? But yet and still, you still decide to deal with him. To me, that's a problem. Then
Well,
you got men, then you got these men who are in these high positions, good jobs. It's a lot of black men that want that same job you got. And then now you're here, and then you do all the things that a low life person would do, and you think you're good at getting away with it. Guess what?
oh no. Mm-mm.
When that stuff come back at you and hit you, you just degraded the whole grace of men.
Yeah.
I'm
And
saying
not it is so sad. It is
it's
really
very
so
sad.
sad.
It's sad.
It is so sad. I just look at our culture, and I love my culture. I love my people, but I just think that we can do better.
We can do better.
We can do better, but we have to want to do better. But
Mhm.
but I just think in the relationship part of it, it's just a lot of cheating going on. It's a lot of, you know, all of that lustful stuff, and it's and just like I feel like all the violence and the crime, they already waiting for us to kill each other. Every time a
Girl,
black man
yes,
died, they was like, "Woo, that's
yes.
one less man, one less black man we got to do, one less black man we got to lock up, one less black man that's gonna vote, one less black man that's trying to do things, one less black attorney, one less black coach, one less, you know, they love it."
What pisses me off is that it's a lot of black men in power. Dude, you already know what the history says about our culture. And now you are up here to make a difference for our people. And you still fall for the okie doke. You fall for the okie doke every time.
Fall
How you
for the
gonna be a man in power, but you doing things lying, cheating, and stealing? How you a man in how? You
we
must be
got
president.
we got black women, you know. Yeah,
Don't,
we got black women
I'm just saying.
that do the same thing. I mean, I know some people that's taking advantage of the system and not
Mm-hmm.
knowing that we are affecting our own people. And I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about my grandkids and my grandkids' kids, and it goes on and
Mm-hmm.
on. When are we going to make a generational wealth train?
The generational curse that we're living up under.
Yeah, and we have to somehow, as a black family, get get it together and come together as a whole. But all this jealousy and hatred and all of that's not going to help. That's not going to help at all the madness, all the anger. But I think, if you know, it all boils down. Even with this situation, I think it all about boiled down to mental illness of some sort. I can't diagnose it
Y'all
because
crazy. That's what she's saying.
I'm not
Y'all
a
crazy.
doctor, but of some sort, there's some kind of mental thing
It is.
that's
It
going
is.
on with the person because they're missing something in life, or they feel like they can't get fulfilled.
So I love that, but I want to say this before you finish.
Go ahead.
If it's something that you guys out there are dealing with a woman and she not fulfilling everything you need, satisfying you, everything you need, question yourself first. Am I with the right woman? Am I in the right setting? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do as a man to provide for the family that I'm helping to build? Because if you're not, and all those answers are no, get out. Get out. Give that
But
woman a chance
but they want
to
that
give
cake
your
and eat
thing
it
to
too.
somebody else. Quit being selfish. Quit being a narcissist. Let this woman move on. Because if you don't really want her and you're just there to fill a void, guess what? When you're done fiddle faddling with her and you move on to somebody else while you still have her, you bound to get caught. You bound to be like, what's his name? The Michigan coach.
Yeah. And
That's what I'm gonna call
listen to this. I knew a lady. This is a true story.
it. Uh-oh. If y'all still watching, my co-host, not sure if the phone went out or what have you, but keep in mind our followers. We're not man bashing or male
I
bashing.
mean, truly cannot get enough of it, right? I forgot what that's called.
Say it again. You went
But
out for
this is
a
a
minute.
true story. This lady was 90 years old. 90 years old. And she was married. She went through three husbands. The first two died.
Okay.
The third one was still hanging on. This was about 5 years ago, maybe 6. She's about 96 now if she's still living. And she told me, and she tell everybody, it just was not a secret. It was not a secret that she had to have sex and her husband understood, and he didn't care if she went outside of it because he could not satisfy her.
He was
And
impotent.
that was just something that had to be arranged like that. And there had to be an understanding because she got diagnosed with something. I forgot what it's called. Somebody on here might know what it's called.
Necrophiliac.
When you cannot be satisfied. I don't know what it's called.
She had, I think it's
But
necrophiliac.
yeah. Terralisa, I don't know. You're froze on my end. Let me go out and come back in.
I'm not sure if y'all still with us. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I swear I
Did
apologize.
y'all hear my story?
We heard your story.
Yeah, this lady was 90 years old. She used to come up to my job where I worked at on Pasadena Street. And everybody knew about this lady. And somebody had told me about her before I had even met her because she has some rental property. And she always used to come into the Oriental, into the security door place. And she was 90 years old. And she told me some real 100 stuff. And I was like, "Are you serious?" She said, and I asked her, I said, "Well, how old are you?" She said, "I'm 90 years old." And I said, "You still like to have sex like that?" She said, "Absolutely." But doctor had been diagnosed her that on the first husband that she was like that. So the third husband understood it because it was really a medical condition. But I don't think that's what it is for a lot of people. But a lot of people, if you can't get satisfied with one person, I feel like they need two or three. But those people don't need to get married. They don't need to be in a serious relationship or nothing.
Agreed.
Unless you like this lady that was 90 years old and her husband accepted it because that's what it was. He loved her that much.
And that goes back to us saying before in our earlier programs how if a person is not the person for you to satisfy you, if you don't open up the communication and let them know that, then all you're doing is setting yourself up for a downfall. You cannot be in a relationship with somebody and know they're not satisfying you, and then you want to dip out. You got to at least let that person know. And if that person decides they don't want part of it, get a divorce, move on, be happy, do you. Or better yet, guys, don't get married. Don't
Mhm.
get
And
married.
if you don't, maybe you can still maintain a friendship or something with that person.
Yeah, especially if it's
It
your
could be
baby.
some type. It could be some type of understanding. I know some guys out there that's very upfront. Hey, this is what it is. If you don't like it, cool. If you do, we can rock. I I have much respect for men like that.
So,
Is to
Stephanie,
be upfront.
our title today: The Fall and Destruction of a Black Man. Give
Lust.
me give me three scenarios of why you think the fall and the destruction of a man can happen and or messes up their family with their children.
3 reasons. Well,
Well,
I just think.
a
I
reason for
just
each
think.
one of those. However many
Well,
you
I
pick.
think for one, it could be greed. It could be a financial situation. They don't want to let go of the wife, but they not satisfied, but they want her financially, but she doesn't meet all the other sexual whatever requirements, and they cheat. That's the downfall of the family. And as far as their jobs, it's always lust, or it's always feeling like you are untouchable.
Okay.
And feeling like you can't be, your job cannot be taken away from you, or your family cannot be taken away from you. My wife loved me too much, she ain't going nowhere. And that's just being comfortable. And I just think some people get comfortable in their position. I think they get entitled, and I think it's lust, or just feeling like, hey, I can get away with it. And some people get away with it. And when I tell you there's some smooth operators out there,
He did say smooth operator,
baby,
Stephanie.
I done ran into some smooth operators. You don't hear me. But if I wasn't the investigator that I was, that they called me the investigator, when I tell you, if you got some of these men, you got to investigate. And I mean, you got to do it. I had a sheet so long, it was longer than Saginaw Street. But you have to be that type of
Wow.
person. But if you naive and you don't see the signs or nothing, because that coach, he should have seen this coming. He should have seen this coming.
You know what?
But
You know what? You know why I don't think he saw it coming? Because, like you just said, it was lust, and he was thinking that that girl was gonna be loyal. She was gonna be loyal to him. She was gonna honor him, obey and respect him. But isn't those the names, the things that a wife is supposed to do? So if she's not your wife, and you took oath to honor, obey, and all these things to death do you part, and that girl's not your wife, and you feel like that with another female. So I was saying that he 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 took his vows with his wife as to honor, obey, to death do you part, and all those things, and placed him over the head of another woman that wasn't his wife. There was no bond, there was no union. So to me, you gave another outsider a level of respect that you probably shouldn't have, because you had your wife that already gave you that and honored that and adored that and applied herself to that. And then you turned around and tried to put another woman in that same situation. You can't do that, dude. I'm sorry. And you cannot,
yeah,
you
yeah.
cannot have the
He
same
thought
vows.
he thought he was a Casanova.
Yeah, because you cannot have the same vows with your wife and then turn around and have those same vows, quote unquote, with your luster side piece.
She said lustful side piece.
You can't do that because
You
they
can't.
already know that they're not the main one. So they're not going to give you all of that credibility and that joy. And now you are the fool. And that's why we're saying the downfall and destruction of the black man.
Yep.
So if you out here, man, you out here running loose like that. You running loose, and you know you got a family at home. Your day is coming. Mark my words.
Yep.
It
Yep.
ain't safe out here to be doing these things because that is not what God ordained. If you are
Especially
in a
in
union
Flint.
with a woman and you gave her your last name and that's your wife, that's like Eve you gave your rib to. That is yours. And if you decide that she's no longer yours, take your rib back and move on. Don't make her
Yeah.
life miserable. Don't make
Yeah.
her life miserable because you're making her life miserable by putting her in a
People leaving.
position where she has got to look like a fool for your
Yeah.
lust.
Yeah.
That's all.
Absolutely.
I'm just
And
saying.
and I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to cut it short in a minute because
Let
my
me know.
people pulling off.
Okay.
Um, but anyway, I just think that we just got to be more mindful, not as just a black man, but as a black culture, and we have to be more respectful and not so loose all the time. And if you are loose, that's okay. That's your prerogative. But keep it 100. Keep it up front. You know, because you're grown, you single, you can do whatever you want to do. So why not keep it 1,000
Right. If you
and
grown
let
man,
that and let that other person decide on whether or not they want to rock and roll like that. You know, because some people like that. I mean, hey, if you like it, I love it. Hey, you know, if that's how they situational ship is going, thumbs up. But at least they're honest. At least it's Hey, at least they honest, and that's all I say. Just be honest about it. Because I feel like we're not kids. You don't have to lie.
You don't. And then,
Mm-mm.
and
But
then
I
they're
think that I think they
manipulating
feel like
you.
if they lie, they lose us, or they lose their
Then you
situation.
shouldn't have never laid down a motherfucker. You
Period.
shouldn't have laid down a platform that let a woman know that you're welcoming her into your life, and then you bear children with her, and then you turn around and try to find a replica of her or a younger
Oh my
version of
God, let's
her,
not go there.
a younger version of her, or
Yeah,
you try to make life different because you think you got it all and going on and all that in the
yeah.
bag of chips. I'm
And
sorry, guys.
they always trying to find somebody look like them, but they never look like me. But they, if it's in my situation, they never look like me. They can never be me. But I'm just saying, they try to get a person that can follow those footsteps that wife or that significant other laid down and find another person to walk in them footsteps. It'll never happen.
And you know
It'll
what?
never.
I'm gonna give you guys a little inside secret. Once another, hear me out. Once another woman knows that you have a woman, and you're trying to wine and dine her or treat her special, she already know that you the fool. She already know that. Because you got a woman at home with kids. She's already knowing that, ooh, he like me.
But he had money, so I think
Yeah,
that
whether money or not,
yeah,
these women know that if you got a woman at home, they're going to do whatever they can to keep your nose and mouth wide open.
yeah.
And as soon as you fall, done with you. You
Or
better hope your wife
they
still
gonna
got
make
your
it
back.
fall.
You better
That
make it
lady,
fall.
they they made it fall.
Yep.
That was designed,
And that man
and
better
who know?
hope his
And
wife got his
listen, who
back.
knows if he tried to get out of it, and she didn't, and she got mad. He might
And
have
that's
wanted
probably
out.
what happened. That's
He
that's
might
what
have
I'm
wanted
saying.
out. He
And
might have
guess
wanted
what?
out.
You ain't gonna never get out of it, bro. Because
That's
you
like being in
started
the
something.
game.
You
That's
started
like being in the
something with a
game.
woman that know you already got a woman. So
Listen,
to her, either you gonna do this for me or you gonna leave me alone. And if you lusting for this
it's
other
like
woman,
that's
you gonna
crazy.
lose your family and your life
And your mind, because
and your money
that's going
and your
left.
money.
Oh, that's gone. And now your mind gone. Oh, that's gone. But that's like being in the game. Listen, when you marry and you cheating, it's like being in the game. Once you in there, ain't no out. Cause once you try to get out, they gonna find something to destroy you and bring you down. Because no, nigga, excuse me, you ain't going nowhere. You in this and you didn't. I'm used to this lifestyle now. Oh no, you in this? It's a stick and stay.
Mhm.
And it's like being in the gang. You is in this gang and you stand.
To the end.
And the only way out is not good.
Right. And then in marriage, the last word pretty much is to death do you part.
And it's not good. That's like the game.
So you mean to tell
They
me
married into the game.
all you rich guys, all you guys well off, all you guys that make a little money, all you guys that don't have that much money, but you're trying to prove and provide to your woman and your family that you're a good man, but then you dip out.
Oh, you ain't dipping nowhere.
What do you think
Cause
he's actually doing?
you
What do you
dip,
think
your
he
money
actually
dipping too.
saving? You're losing. As soon as a man says I do to a woman and you bear children with her or already have them with her, and then the next step,
Because
you saying to the next woman, I will.
with you,
Guess what? You won't. You won't survive. You won't make it because there's a thing called narcissist. There's a thing called cheater,
yep.
liar. You become all of that. And you still stand in front of people like you got your shoulders square and your chest out and you the man. And as soon as everybody find out what your man, I almost said a cuss word again. As soon as they find out what your whole forte is, all you gotta do is think this. And I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to help y'all, man. What am I about to lose? Think about it. What are you about to lose when you dip out on your wife and your family
That
for
man,
your
let me tell you
lust?
what, that man
You
get
gonna
ready to
lose
lose a lot. Cause he gonna have to, I'm sure the wife probably gonna get a
endorsements,
divorce.
his job, his money, possibly his family, possibly the respect of his wife, possibly the respect of his children, possibly the respect of his family. You done lost that homeboy. What's his name? Sharon, and whatever. Something.
Yeah.
The S word.
I just think I know it's some people watching this to understand what we're talking about. And
We got a
and
few
and,
viewers.
and if you find yourself in a situation like that, bro, I just think
Rich Jones says, send me the link. Oh, we got somebody want to get on. Producer, put the link in the website, please. Or on the chat line, we got somebody want to join in. Rich Jones says, send him the link. Must got something to say. Rich, got something to say? Give us a few moments. Let the producer put the link in the website.
yeah, because we need to hear from some black men, because I want to know, why do our men do this? I mean, it's got to be. I feel like
Yes.
it's got to be an answer to this. And I'm saying, and listen, when I say this, I'm not giving no excuse whatsoever. But
Okay.
everything done in this world is a reason why. There's
Mm-hmm.
a why to everything. And it's
Mm-hmm.
not an excuse. Maybe we can fix it. Maybe some people, might want to fix it. Because
Mm-hmm.
all the whys can be fixed. And there's a solution to a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, even if you don't have the money, it's people here in Flint that's going through that. But baby, when I tell y'all the statistics of HIV is
Ah!
bad,
Girl, say it.
they said it. It was a public announcement, and it's real. And I think that
Catherine
people,
said, no cheating, no cheaters. Correct, Catherine. Hey, keep on chiming in with us. Let us know your thoughts on this. Let me give a quick shout out. Out of the Mud. Stephanie and I have been part of Out of the Mud for over a year now. We're going to grow with this franchise. We want y'all to grow with us. So I'm giving you a shout out. James Mayfield, the greatest Mayfield, doing this thing, making it happen so we can do this.
absolutely.
George F. Grundy, the second, the man behind the scene on the beats and the sound and music, helping us do this. Larry
I
Lott,
didn't.
with the biggest family in the world that's taking on. No, I'm just kidding. Larry Lott,
Yes, we got to talk about that.
Larry
Larry
Lott, I
Lott,
love you, man. And
listen,
your family is
y'all,
awesome.
y'all
Huge.
cleaned house. Y'all cleaned house last night,
Y'all
Larry
clean
Lott.
house last time. Y'all wasn't the Sandman, but y'all was sweeping.
Larry Lott and his family cleaned house at the amateur night. When I tell you his family can sing, they are musical inclined. They clean house, Larry. Y'all, I
And y'all
told
look,
Sharice,
I
I
was in the
told
show,
your
but
wife, y'all was
I
cleaning
stepped
house.
out of I was out of my comfort zone. Just understand that. I did something moving to the next level, the next journey. The next time I'm gonna be in a poetry contest where I know I have a chance. Your girl was
But
up there doing her thing, and guess what? Sandman came out, and I ain't even mad at it. I had a great time. I loved it. I loved it.
I
And I am
couldn't
going to
believe.
be there for the third annual. Hey, T-Bone Hartwell, you listening? Thank you for the opportunity. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'll be back for the third season. The third
I
year.
want T-Bone to come on to be at the McCree Theater, and this is why. I know it's not a big place, but see, this is the thing. You have to go where your audience is. Your
Yeah.
audience at the McCree Theater are people that can sing, that like that environment. They like competition. They love that, and you're gonna get people that is in that field of that, or what you're trying to
Night.
do. So
Yeah.
once you get that audience, now you can take that audience to the Whiting and everywhere else. So you got to be in the setting of the audience that understand that type of.
Yes. And then also T-Bone Hartwell, Tony Bone. I want to say this. I know I love the amateur night at the Apollo second annual Flint event. And you got the ordained authority to do this. Put on
Absolutely.
something with a poetry night. It's just poets. Give us poets a chance to speak, whether it's spoken word, whether it's poet, so that we can bring that type of audience. Because the audience you put out there to bring for the amateur night, you did that. Oh, it was that parking lot was packed. It was so many people in there. I'm very thankful to be a part of that. But I know now I know. I'm gonna say I not I know. I know
But
that
it's
I need to
okay.
be
That was an
involved with
experience.
more poetry people.
That was an
Snap, snap.
experience, and you
It was.
grow from there.
I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
I
I
do
had
too,
I had
and
the
I can
look
see him
on.
doing.
I had my gear on. I came out
Oh,
there
you a
trying to
sharp girl.
come out.
And listen, she was flowing, and the story was so good. And some people just did not understand poetry. Uh-oh, we got a person.
Who that?
Hey,
Who
how
that
y'all doing?
is?
Hold
Who?
on, man. I'm trying to get this phone in this thing. Y'all gotta forgive me. I haven't been in the studio ever since my boy passed.
Oh, who was that?
T Sales.
Like Rich
Oh
Jones.
yeah, Joe did.
Rich
He did.
Jones.
He did pass away.
Who?
T Sales.
Oh yeah, yeah. That my heart goes out to that family. Hmm. Rich, get it together. Get back in the line. But yeah. Anywho, I had a good time last night. It was fun. I did
It
something I haven't
was.
done in a long time, ever really. But I do know that guy Kevin Jones the third, he deserved it. He
Yes.
deserved it.
He gonna make, when I tell you,
He need to
it's
go
just
mega wide.
it's just a matter of time before he's gonna have that star in Hollywood in Las Vegas, or Los Angeles, on that runway, because he got his future is so massive. It
You
is
with us
so
now,
massive.
Rich?
Oh, I'm good now. I'm good, man. This case is
Sometimes
Right.
it's got to stay.
it caused problems,
Rich,
man.
Rich, welcome
There he
aboard.
is.
Welcome aboard. Today we
How
are
y'all
talking
young
about
ladies doing?
We
that.
good.
That's
How
my
you
Hey,
doing?
co-host.
hey,
That's my co-host Stephanie.
congratulations.
This is with the Moses.
Hey,
What
hostess
you say?
Miss with the Moses, congratulations. I heard about what happened last night, and I heard you did. I heard you was pretty good, and I already know what you
Oh,
about
you talking
anyway.
about me?
So
Yeah, he talking about you.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
talking about you. I already know what you are. I already know what you are about anyway.
I
And
appreciate that,
sometimes,
Rich. I
and
appreciate that.
sometimes, people just saying they just not accepted to nothing new.
It ain't even about
Right.
nothing new. They wanted the music and the people who did that, and I came
Some
out with my own raw stuff, and I learned a lesson. But I also was very thankful for being there. But Rich, you know what the title of our story is today, right?
I'm listening.
The fall and destruction of the black man.
What is it, Rich? What is it? We
I'm gonna
need. We.
get you.
What is it?
What you want to say about that, Rich? We talking about basically that coach from Michigan who messed up his family, destroyed his income, destroyed his life, all because of his lust. What do you gotta
What
say
you
about
think?
that, black man?
What is there a backstory to that, Rich? Give us your side of what you think might have happened with that situation. Do you think he was set up?
Who?
Ooh,
That coach from Michigan, University of
Oh, we
Michigan.
talking about him?
Yeah.
what do you think?
I know he was set up,
Yep. That's what I said.
but I also knew that this is what hurt me about all of those situations. They allow they like they like tell you it's okay. Help you do it.
Who is
Yes.
they? Who
Allow
is
you
they?
to do it.
Who is
And
they?
Yes.
then it just seemed like you say something about their mama or something, and now all of a sudden they bring this. I'm gonna give y'all a story about me myself.
Okay.
I'm working. I'm working. I'm not going. I'm.
Say,
I
I
ain't
got
going.
you.
But anyway, I'm working, and I'm working with kids, and I have a basketball team. I got a kid on my team that I'm picking up. He's riding with. If I'm not bringing him home, he's riding home with my director because he's my director's son's friend. All of a sudden, we have an incident to where a young man is one of my players is smoking weed, and I'm in an aggressive environment to where they don't want me in there working with young men.
Period.
They want the building to be used for something different.
Yep.
They want the gym. How you want a gym not to do gym stuff?
Exactly. But it was probably because you the color of your skin and
but
what you was doing.
so anyway, so what I do, I kick the young man off the team for a week.
Right. As you should.
And the young man get mad, like, you can't miss a basketball game. You the one smoking weed.
Right.
That's part of the destruction of the black man.
I'm like, you the one smoking weed, but you can't take a week's punishment, so you go join another team. And then guess what happened?
They fired you.
They played us, and guess what happened? That was the only game we lost that year.
Oh, wow.
So how you let him go? And man, integrity.
Yep.
That young
Yep.
man got to know you can't smoke weed in a public place.
Yep. So all it took was that one incident.
No, and I'm not
That's it.
so that's just I'm just giving you a story about how our relationship. So it's the most stuff that can happen. So anyway, it get to the point to where now all of a sudden I'm in the room and it's like I'm in trial. And I'm young. I'm like 20 years old, probably dressed like I am now. He come in with briefcase and all that. I'm sitting down like, man, what's gonna happen? So
Okay.
next thing you know, I find out that briefcase ain't nothing but a bluff. And then he hit me with the real one. You
Uh-oh.
had an ineligible player on your team. I said, then you put him on the team. I didn't know he was ineligible.
Wow.
And this is the good part about it. Because if they would have told me the truth, I would have let him stay on the team because I would let him have activity. But he was too old to be on the team, but he wasn't good enough to where people question, should he be
Right.
on your team?
And he was
Right.
smoking weed.
No, this is a different player. Now, the player that
That's a
was
different
smoking weed
player.
was balling. He damn near beat us by himself.
So Rich.
So basically that sports arena, that's something else. just in sports on dealing with, is it
No,
jealousy?
and then I was just saying, I was just using an example of how people can know you're doing wrong, allow you to do wrong, help you do wrong, and then all of a sudden act like they ain't I don't know nothing, and
When,
you real just terrible.
when the poop hit the
Yeah, and that's the
I
same thing with that
get
young
it. I
man.
get it.
All these women
I
all
get
of
it.
a sudden accusing him of this.
But
So you said
and they
that
probably knew that he was doing it.
You had a history.
yes.
You got a
So
history, but now all of a sudden it's like it
look,
happened
but
yesterday.
does that make it right? Get right and justify that this man was lusting over another woman and he had a wife and a family?
It's all wrong. He wrong.
Okay.
He wrong, and
So
any
with the
reason
fall, with the
that even if
destruction
he was
of the
set
black
up,
man.
he was still wrong for falling for the trap.
Okay, I get it. But with the fall and destruction of the black man, and you just said what you just said. Why are black men doing this to themselves? That's destroying their families,
Oh
their
my
income,
God! If I had
and
the answer to that,
and
Right
themselves.
back.
man.
Right back. So what you
Cause
think, Rich?
I'm like I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna get no instances or anything, but I'll be seeing some stuff. I'll be like, man, why is you even around? Are they around to even have this opportunity to destroy you?
Yeah.
So
You
you
was
think
out.
it's implanted? It's implanted?
You
No, I feel like,
I think I think it's the fact on the mental part of him and in a lot of situations. I think is the invincible. I'm not gonna get caught for it.
we said that.
What you do in the dark comes to the light.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
but
look.
let me say this.
This world is so bad when it comes to what you do in the dark under the light.
Yeah.
It's so bad that when I tell somebody, I'm telling you this in confidence just between me and you. I'm only doing that so if you go back to the person, and I'm just trying to keep peace.
Right.
I know if I say this to this person, he gonna take it the wrong way, and we gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
But and I tell them, if you choose to go ahead and repeat this, I'm gonna repeat it after you, and it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to tell people this when you're talking to them in confidence because you can't trust nobody.
No, you can't trust nobody. And that's the thing. And I think, you know, in that coach's position, he probably thought that he
He
was
was invincible.
yep, he was
Look at all the
invincible.
women accusing him of cheating on.
And then he probably thought that he had some people that he could trust on his team, and they probably turned on him.
Facts.
They turned on him.
We all know
And
that's gonna happen.
you know,
Decision.
that should have been.
You think your people wish you? You think they got your back, and then they turn on you, and now you know that everything you done is out in the world.
How many people? How many people you think that had something to do with getting him in trouble, like his wife?
Ooh, that's
Everybody but
deep.
like,
Nuh-uh. That's deep because the wife probably did it because she was mad. Absolutely. She probably had a hand in it like, bro, you did this to me and my family. We can ready to make this public now. We
ooh,
can ready to expose you. So that's a possibility too. She probably had something to do with it and collaborated with the
yeah.
higher
With one of
people
his
because,
friends.
of course, she knows the higher people.
With one of his friends that he rubbing all of these women in his face. I'm the
Yep.
Mac. I'm the
And
Mac.
his friend know he got a wife and children at home. Guys,
That's crazy.
pay attention. And if y'all listening and y'all ain't chiming in, Tommy boy, where you at? You always got something to say. Where you at? Where you at? Because I'm telling you. Hey, like, share, and subscribe to Out of the Mud Inc. Rich, like, share, and subscribe it, please, if you haven't.
I already
We'll give
been
a shout
doing
out
that.
to
I've
you
been y'all
and
number
shop for
one
all
fan.
your beauty needs.
Oh, you have,
I've
Rich.
been listening. I've been a part
You've
of.
been our
I
number one
was
fan.
the original off the Mud Inc.
All right, well, let me give a
What?
shout out.
I was listen.
Hey,
I was down with them.
Makeup is my
Listen, I was down with
life.com.
them
Y'all shop
when all
with
they
her.
was recording, building their vault up. They wasn't even putting stuff out. They were just. I was like, so why you make me come down there to do this podcast, and you talking about you don't know when you gonna release it?
Oh,
That's
So
how
you're
long I've been
so
down
you're
I
the
don't
with
know
them.
nothing
original.
about that. I don't know nothing
You're
about
the
that,
listen.
Rich.
Listen, so you're the original, huh?
Always and forever.
Okay, that's what's
But
up.
I'm
But now
glad.
that you own, if
I'm
you
glad
Mr.
that y'all
Original
joined
like
on.
KFC, then you go make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Share this
Always
podcast
do that.
out. Share Sassy
Oh, he
T
said
on your
no.
page.
He said he already did.
Yeah, always do that.
Yeah,
Always share
he
y'all
said he
stuff.
already did.
Always
Yeah.
Did
do
you
that.
share it today while you on?
I can't share it while I'm on, but I will
He
share
gonna
it when
share.
I'm on.
I believe Rich.
Okay.
Rich, I know you. I know you, bro. I got mad love for you. I really do.
Man,
Because
We
I know you gonna keep
appreciate
it
listen.
100.
I appreciate y'all, and to
And I
be honest,
appreciate you coming on.
and like real talk, I don't really talk to you, and I don't really talk to you, but it's people like y'all is the reason why I do what I do. I don't
Right.
do what I do for the people that ain't gonna support me, gonna try to throw shade. I don't do, man. I'm not studying y'all.
Right.
I'm doing my thing for the. I consider y'all innocent.
Yeah.
So why should I stop giving my gift to the citizens like you? Because
Right.
these people over
Don't
here want to hate
appreciate it.
on me.
They don't appreciate it.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's
What
not
is it?
that. It's the crab in the barrel.
Oh wow.
It didn't go to the
It's the
crab in the
fact.
barrel.
That's deep.
It's not accepted
Very.
reality that it's enough for all of us, and all of us are needed. And we
For a
can have
purpose.
disagreements. We're gonna have disagreements, but things that got to happen, we got to come together and make it happen. And if
I
we
got
came
you.
together and made those things happen, the disagreements that we have with each other won't be as bad as they are now. But right now, it's people like we'll talk. It's people that I'm
Thank you.
actually gonna go out with tonight and try to help the homeless with.
Oh
But some
wow. I
things
believe
that
you,
have
Rich.
been happening
Rich, that's what
between
you
us
do
in the
though.
past, my
That's
mama
what you
probably
do,
slapped me
Rich.
like, how you going out with them?
That's what you do though, Rich. Rich love helping people. I do know that about Rich. And I appreciate you.
I do too.
But I'm gonna have to get
learned
off
that.
here in a minute, y'all.
Yeah. How
My
long you been
family
on? I
leaving
know I got on
leaving
late.
me.
We almost close to closing anyway, Steph. How many
Yeah.
more minutes you got?
2.
Oh man. Hey, listen, what y'all doing on Christmas Eve?
I ain't got nothing planned.
Why don't y'all meet me at Brothers Keepers at about 5 o'clock and help me fix plates?
Well, if I'm available, I definitely will. But let me put it out there right now on this line before we get off air. Say what you're doing for Brothers Keeper.
Okay, I'm doing an annual event on Christmas Eve. It's called Feed 60. And that's 60 plus. And all we do is go down there with every year they have lasagna. We bring them fresh lasagna, dressing, turkey, green beans, macaroni and cheese, and all kinds of desserts. Like they asked me because they didn't change because of the passing of their operator. They have a new operator, and she was like, "What is you bringing this year?" And I told her everything. I said, "But all I can do is tell you I'm bringing dessert. It's just gonna be all kinds of different desserts, but I can't tell you." I can't tell
Well,
you
at least
because
you
Miss
being
Connie.
honest.
Listen, I couldn't tell them that Miss Connie Pie was coming
At least
because
you
they
being
might not
honest.
make it.
Okay, Rich, when is it? It's Christmas Eve at
It's
what time?
Christmas Eve, and I'm pretty well covered because
But listen, what time it
I got a
start?
couple of mothers that's gonna come up there and bring their kids and help me fix plates and stuff.
What time it start?
It started at 5.
Okay.
It's not well. I'm gonna be there about 4, maybe 3, just because I like to mingle with the young men.
Okay. It's gonna be inside the building.
And then plus with my green bean person, they always be complaining about the car seats. I say, hold on, just bring me the cans. I can open them up and cook them there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna also make sure that I got all of the trays and everything warmed up and stuff. You know, so but anyway, but this year it's a special year to me because like normally the reason why we call it 60 plus is because we feed everybody good in there, but it's not 60 residents in there. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Hold on, Rich. I'm gonna say something real quick before we go off air. We got a couple of comments. Catherine said yes, spoken word. I'm sure she's talking about what happened on the priority. And then she said, I did share it. Thank you, Catherine Smith, for sharing that for me. And she said, so this man was and knew he was cheating. But what about the woman that he cheated with? What's happening to her? Woo!
Nothing.
We ain't talking about that. Nothing.
Again,
she's the victim. They looking at her like she's the victim.
Did that happen in Boston?
No, that's the University of Michigan. That happened here.
But didn't that happen in Boston too?
I don't know.
Ain't the coach of the Rockets from
that
same situation?
Yep, same situation.
What about that guy who was caught on the kiss cam with his assistant and the CEO guy? Look, guys, if y'all ain't paying attention to anything in this world, if you married and you got a wife and you got a family, then be that family husband.
And if you don't want to,
with all these other women, because you're going to get caught. What you doing?
But if you don't want to, if you don't want to, just get a divorce, separate, let it go.
Let her go. Let her serve. Because
absolutely satisfied.
You don't want her anymore.
Be satisfied. Resist temptation. Self-control is the best control.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's well
and
said.
If you don't want her to go away, don't play.
Right. Hey, what's that one song?
I like that one, Rich.
It's cheaper to keep her.
I don't know about all that.
It might not be, but that's just a song.
Right.
But
Rich, I'm so glad you joined us though today.
But that song made a lot of sense.
Hey, I don't mind, man. I don't mind, man. But anyway, man, I'm just like I guess today may be I don't know. I had a pretty good show with Maurice Davis yesterday. I'm on the street though. But it feels good. It feels good.
Make sure you share Sassy T. Clock that T.
And listen,
share us on your page so people can see what you had to say with us.
And listen, Richard, inbox me your number.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
Hit me on your.
Have you been back up at the McCree? Have you been back up at the McCree?
Man, I'm supposed to be up there every Wednesday and Friday.
That's what I thought. But we
I don't really be getting no. Can I talk on that for 1 minute?
Call me. Inbox me your number.
What I'm doing on Wednesdays and Fridays from 3 to 5 is I'm trying to help sign up people to go out and collect signatures to tax those that make $500,000 or more a year, 5%, and the money goes towards our Michigan public school systems, and it's a Constitution amendment. Y'all know how every election, well, they finally stopped doing it a couple elections ago, but they always used to say, elect me. I'm going to tax the rich. Elect me. I remember all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this is actually can be taxed. We can actually tax the rich without electing nobody, and then that all of a sudden act like they ain't say that they was gonna tax the rich.
Well, you need to come up there. Just inbox me though, Rich. Inbox me your number on Facebook.
So before we end today's show, I appreciate you all watching, listening, and chiming in. still come on and say something in the comments because we will reply. Because I know y'all got some stuff to say about this.
And that's why I want to do more shows with you, because you do one thing when it comes to them comments that I don't do. And people be pissed at me. But if you read them out and they ask me something, I'll speak
I know
back.
it. Rich, I'll be watching you. He be on it. Do you? Well, I'm gonna talk about it because I want to know if you still go to the city council meetings. But I'm gonna talk to you.
I'll be there. I'll be there Wednesday because I believe in finishing strong. Yeah, I took a hell of a break, but I went there last Monday, and I'm gonna be there Wednesday.
Okay.
And I think Wednesday is
Everybody gone, y'all. I gotta get off.
I know you gotta go. So thank y'all for tuning in.
Hey, inbox me your number and I'm gonna call you.
What's your Facebook?
Rich Jones.
Okay.
All right.
I got you.
Dorothy got my phone number too.
Okay. Cool.
Thank y'all for tuning in to Sassy T. I know this hour went by fast, but guess what?
It did.
I
gotta go in there and see my 90-year-old auntie before she leaves.
All right, Stephanie, love you, girl. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
I love y'all.
Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you for chiming in. Hey, y'all.
Oh, you know it. It's never a problem.
6 on Sundays. Remember, Sassy T 6 on Sundays. It's a lot of S's. Holla at us. All right,
and
y'all.
And a new special guest.
Right, and then the special guest. All right. Thank you all. Thank you. Sassy T over and out. All right, producer, we off the air. Thank you.
Shout out Terrence. Shout out George Gundy.